Shamima Begum could be on her way back to the UK following a court case victory involving another teenager who left us for the enemies. Yes, it's still happening and it's still being talked about. There's another court case, there was a court case victory involving another teenager, and the claim was that that person was based on trafficking, and it was based on being kidnapped and being sent to the Middle East. And now Shamima Begum and her lawyers are very, very confident. Now, put aside the fact that the mainstream media are giving a lot of airtime to Shamima. That's one of the main problems, like this.
Know a lot about you because that's kind of a bit of a job of ours to do that. And you were a really good kid at school.
Yeah.
You were, a really nice kid.
Yeah.
Really quite educated, doing quite well.
Yeah.
Never got in any trouble.
Yeah.
Just quiet.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden you get to the age of 13, 14, 15. They said that you were walking wearing ISIS badges at school.
I was not.
These stories going to happen when you're not there to defend yourself.
I know.
So,
I mean, it's just one of those things. Like, we're not the lawyers, and we're not obviously part of the jury, but we know how intelligence officers also work and operate in this country, around the world, generally speaking. You can't tell. Like, on paper, you can't tell whether she's telling the truth or lie, right? That's just, to be objective. But for the sake of that, as people of this country, the voters and the taxpayers, we don't want to take that risk. That's the other thing. The only thing we know about these people is that when they left us, or when they were already part of the caliphate, they were trying to destroy us. And at best, of course, they were still condoning that sort of behavior. And that is the problem. Now she's coming out to say that, well, I can help Boris Johnson. Really? You can help Boris Johnson?
if the government come and spoke to you, would you be willing to tell them how it happened?
Of course, yeah. I actually think it's important that they know so that they can prevent it in the future for other people.
Because you said Boris doesn't, it doesn't know. You obviously know Boris is there. What
Yeah.
do you mean by that? Because do you think the British government...
No, I just mean like the fight against terrorism is not a one-man job. It's multiple people with multiple skills that...
And
Okay, if we're going to take that risk, then fine. Let's get Abu Hamza. Let's get everybody else to just, we get the skills from them. Sure, okay. Or maybe we should just take the risk. Maybe we shouldn't. That's my view. And I think my biggest issue is giving so much airtime to Shamima and people like her to do interviews, to do speeches, to do statements. That's going too far now. And also, one of the main priorities for this country right now is not just preventing people who are already here, homegrown, let's call them. It's also preventing the external threats. So do not bring external risk into the country while we're trying to sort out the domestic issues that we currently have. But they're fine. They're just laughing at us, and that's what they always do.
yeah, you answer. So that happened.
Can I say?
Yeah.
Yeah.